2022 Hot Wheels Luxury Sedans. Stick around, we're cracking into them. What's up, friends? Brandon here. You're watching the Scale Racing channel, back with another From the Pegs to the Track video. This time we're looking at a set that you've probably already seen on the pegs at Walmart, and they're probably still hanging there, as a matter of fact. This is the 2022 Luxury Sedans. We're going to go ahead and crack into each one of these, get a weight on them, take a good look at them, and then later on we're going to send them down the track dry, come back, put a little lube on them, and try them with some graphite and see how they do. And for the first car that we're going to look at is the Porsche Panamera Turbo SE Hybrid Sport Turismo. That's a mouthful. Each one of these has card art that is representative of the car that is inside of the blister. And there's a look at the back of the card. Porsche Panamera coming to us in a gloss black colorway, and you do have the Porsche insignia in the front as well as two stripes going down the hood. You do have integral headlights. Do have some more tampo work going down the side, 10-spoke wheels all the way around with excellent detailing in the rear. Slightly smoked window glass, looks like a dark gray interior, metal body with a gray plastic base. Car 205 is a Lamborghini Estoque. The Estoque coming to us in a gloss blue. You do have the silver tampo stripe going from front to back on the top, and you do have the Lamborghini insignia on the front as well as tampoed headlights. This one is clean on the sides, and you do have additional detailing as far as taillights in the rear. This one coming with J5 wheels all the way around with a silver ring going around the outside of it. This one has a clear window glass with a gray interior, metal body, the black plastic base. Car 3 out of 5 is the Tesla Model 3. The Tesla coming to us in a metallic black colorway, and this one does have full detailing in the front. You've got nothing going on down the sides of the car, and full detailing in the rear. Looking pretty good. Same thing on the other side. This does have the chrome 10-spoke wheels. Smoked window glass, looks like a black interior to me. Metal body with a black plastic base. Car 4 out of 5 is a Jaguar XE SV Project 8. And the Jaguar coming in a gloss orange. You do have a silver tampo going down the front of the hood. Nice detail work going across the front. This one has your Jaguar going above the rear wheel on each side of the body. And you do also have a continuation of that silver stripe going down the back, as well as full tampos for the rear details. Big spoiler in the rear. Does have a smoked window glass, black plastic interior. This one does have the Y5 wheels in black, metal body, the black plastic base. And the last car out of the 5 is the Cadillac CTS-V. Cadillac coming to us in a gloss white. You do have more of the tampos on the hood, just like the rest of the cars. Full headlight detailing for tampo work on the front. You do have this insignia on the side. I'm not sure what that says. Maybe y'all can read that. Going on to the back, we've got taillight details and the Cadillac emblem on the rear deck lid. 10-spoke wheels in chrome. This one does have a slightly smoked window glass with a black plastic interior, metal body, black plastic base. And at this point of the video, I give you my opinion on which car I like the best out of this 5-car set. The Cadillac, I'm not really a big fan of this casting from Hot Wheels. I wish they would redo that. It just seems a little bit short, in my opinion. The Estoque looking really, really nice in the blue. That one's probably going to take second overall for me. Porsche looking good in black. Tesla, it is what it is, but the XE SV Project 8. The Jaguar is going to go ahead and take top honors for me. I do like all the detailing going on this car, front and rear, side, shape of the car, like everything about this one. Leave a comment down below and let me know which one out of this set you like the most. And for these videos, I like to kind of have an even number of cars for when we send these down the track. So I'm going to add 3 more into the mix. It's the Audi RS E-Tron GT. This one coming from the H case. Kind of going along with the same theme, the luxury sedans. This one coming to us in a very nice gloss silver. Does have full detail work in the front. You're not going to get any funny business going down the side. And nice detail work in the rear as well. Very nice tampo work on this car. Does have the PR5 wheels in gray. Slightly smoked window glass, looks like a black interior. Metal body, the dark gray plastic base. Next one, you know it, you love it, the Mercedes-Benz 500e. This one, the Dollar General exclusive colorway. This is a D-case car. Gloss white paint job on the Mercedes. Very classic looking lines going on. I like all of the models that they've come out so far of this one, including this white. Of course, you do have full detail work in the front, nothing silly going down the sides, and you have full tampo work on the rear as well. This one does have the 5-spoke wheels, slightly smoked window glass, looks like a black plastic interior, metal body with a dark gray plastic base. And the last car we're going to take a look at is the Lucid Air. This one, an N-case car. This is the second colorway available to us with the Lucid Air for 2022. It does have a pearl white paint job, and it's got full front tampos, nothing going down the sides, and nice tampo work showing you the taillights in the rear. Smoked window glass, I'm guessing that's probably dark gray or a black interior. It does have the reused 6-spoke wheels, metal body with a dark gray plastic base. All right, that's all 8 of our sedans. Let's go ahead and get them on the track. All right, here we go. Cars 1 through 4 and lanes 1 through 4. What I want to see is 2 wins after lane swaps to declare the winner of this group of 4. Winner of this group is going to go to see the winner of the next group to find out who the fastest car is. On your marks, get set. And it looks like the Porsche taking that one. By about half a car length. He's got 1 win under his belt. Lane swap, Porsche with the advantage. Now in lane number 2. On your marks, get set. And it looks like he had it by about a fender that time. .2372 to .2383. The Jag was his closest competition. So Porsche taking the win out of these 4. All right, here's our second group. Cadillac, car number 5 spilling over into this second group of 4. And we've got the other 3 on the track. Let's see if any of them have gotten speed. On your marks, get set. Oh boy, that's pretty tight. Looked like a race between the Lucid Air and the Mercedes. We're gonna have to resort to the video to find out who won this one. All right, playing on the angles a little bit, looks like Lucid Air had that one by about a bumper over the Mercedes. All right, laser swap, Lucid Air with the ever so slight advantage now in lane number 1. On your marks, get set. Looks like the Mercedes had that one. Pretty sure he did. We'll check the video just to be sure. Yes, indeed, Mercedes taking the win pretty easily on that one. We continue on. Another lane swap. The Mercedes now in lane number 1, Lucid Air in lane number 2. Both of them have a win. On your marks, get set. And the race between the Mercedes and the Lucid Air was won by the Mercedes. Looks like the other two may have sped up. Let's check it one more time. Mercedes barely edging out the Audi on that one. That's going to give him 2 wins. He's going to move on to see the Porsche. All right, final race. We got the Porsche in lane 1 and the Mercedes in lane number 2. On your marks, get set. Good race, but it is the Mercedes. 2353 to a 2361. Later swap, Porsche needs to beat at 2353 for the win. On your marks, get set. Looks like the Mercedes taking over on the long end, 2368 to 2370, only beating him by 2 thousandths. Pretty good race, but the Mercedes is going to take the dry run win. Let's go ahead and put some graphite on them and see how they respond.
Many unbearable hours later.
All right, here we go. Wheels are worked. And I'm really curious to see how this one shakes out because there's some pretty fast castings in here, and a lot of the wheels on these cars worked extremely well. They've all been treated with graphite. They've all had 2 or 3 laps down the track to break it in. Let's see, the Audi worked very, very well. The Cadillac did really, really well also, and the Lucid had really nice wheels after graphite. Let's see how they do. We got the Lamborghini in lane number 1 and the Jaguar in lane number 2. We're running rocket rounds, so the fastest pass after lane swaps will advance that car to the next round. Unless I see greater than a car length beat, then it'll be a one and done. On your marks, get set, go! And the Lamborghini, 2327 to a 2380. Usually the Jaguars do pretty good on this track after some dust, but that was greater than a car length. We're calling it a one and done for the Lambo. Next up, we got the Tesla Model 3 in lane number 1 and the Audi e-Tron in lane number 2. Battle the battery packs. On your marks, get set, go. Oh my goodness, the Audi is quick. 2314 to a 2348. That was right at a car length. Let's go ahead and swap them up. Later swap, Tesla needs to be at 2314 to move on. On your marks, get set, go. Yeah, not gonna happen. Holy smokes, 2297 to a 2366. Smoking fast run by the Audi e-Tron. Getting it done. Next up, the Mercedes in lane 1 and the Cadillac in lane number 2. On your marks, get set, go. Oh, Mercedes just destroyed the Caddy. 2318 to a 2387. That was some major gappage by the Mercedes. That's a one and done. Last round 1 matchup, we got the Porsche in lane 1 and the Lucid Air in lane number 2. On your marks, get set, go. A little bit tighter race than the rest. 2317 to a 2344. The Lucid Air takes that one. Later swap, the Porsche needs to beat at 2317 to move to round number 2. On your marks, get set, go. Lucid Air taking care of business. Pretty consistent. 2316 to a 2353. 2 wins, moves them on to the next round. Round 1 is done. Winners on the right, losers on the left. And the Lamborghini is going to be the only hope for the luxury sedans. Round 2 action starts off with the Lamborghini in lane 1 and the Audi in lane number 2. On your marks, get set, go. It is the Audi 2304 to a 2315. And just swap the Lambo needs to be a 2304 to go to the final. On your marks, get set. He gets past. 2305 to a 2316. Audi, a little bit slow out of the gates, but he makes it up on the bottom. Next up, we got the Mercedes in lane 1 and the Lucid Air in lane number 2. On your marks, get set, go. Lucid Air, start to finish, 2307 to a 2323. They just swapped the Mercedes needs to be to 2307 to prevent an all-electric final. On your marks, get set, go. And it happened again. He drove around in 2318 to a 2327. Lucid Air takes them both. He'll be moving on to the final. Round 2's done. Winners on the right, losers on the left. All electric final. We got the Audi in lane number 1 and the Lucid Air in lane number 2. From the numbers I've seen, this should be a pretty good race. On your marks, get set, go. Lucid Air out in the front, stays out in the front. 2313 to a 2325. Later spot, the Audi needs to be to 2313 to take the win. On your marks, get set, go. Lucid Air just drives around in 2297 to a 2309. Lucid Air taking the win over this batch of 8 cars. We're gonna put him over here in the winner's circle, waiting on 4 more to populate this area for a final. Audi with an impressive run, but I guess if the car gets out in front of him a little bit, he just doesn't like that weird air. Let's go ahead and see who wins this pairing right here. 3rd place in the podium. Lambo in lane 1, Mercedes in lane number 2, going for 3rd place. On your marks, get set, go. Lambo, looks like he had about a fender beat. 2310 to a 2322. Later swap, Mercedes needs to beat a 2310 and take 3rd. On your marks, get set, go. You might do it. No, 2320 to a 2321. Lamborghini Estoque taking 3rd place on the podium. All right, my friends, that's it for the luxury sedans. I appreciate you hanging out with me for a little while. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe. Until next time, y'all stay healthy, have fun racing. See if the Audi's got what it takes to get into the 31 to 40 gram weight class against the BMW, our current gatekeeper. On your marks, get set, go. Negatory, 2296 to a 2306. Later swap, let's see if the Audi can pull a 2295 out of its bag of tricks. On your marks, get set, go. Close, 1/1000th difference. BMW holding on to the gatekeeper spot. If you want to see if the Lucid Air has anything for him, you're going to have to stick around.
Ba 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 ba.